Leucaena Leucophala or petai belalang is a fast-growing leguminous shrub or small tree from the Fabaceae family. In Malaysia, it is considered one of the most aggressive invasive species because of its rapid growth, high adaptability, and its ability to form dense stands that outcompete native vegetation. The plant has distinctive bipinnate leaves, puff-like white flowers, and long brown seed pods filled with hard-coated seeds that can survive in the soil for many years. Due to its vigorous growth and strong reproductive capacity, it is recognized globally as one of the world's most problematic invasive plants. Its ability to thrive in a wide range of environments, from degraded lands and coastal areas to open fields and disturbed habitats, further increase its invasive potential across tropical and subtropical regions. Leucaena leucocephala is native to Central America and northern South America, especially from Mexico to Guatemala. It was later introduced to many regions in Asia, Africa, and the Pacific because it was seen as a valuable species for soil improvement, reforestation, fodder production, firewood, and as a shade tree in plantations. Its fast growth and high biomass made it attractive for agroforestry projects. However, these same traits allowed it to escape cultivation, spread rapidly, and establish wild population. Over time, it naturalized widely through wind, water, animals, and human activities, eventually becoming invasive in many of the places where it was originally introduced. In Malaysia, Leucaena leucocephala threatens native ecosystems by forming dense stands that prevent native plants from regenerating. It releases chemicals from its leaves and roots that inhibit the germination and growth of other species, leading to much lower plant diversity in invaded areas. Its thick canopy blocks sunlight and alters microclimate conditions, making it difficult for understory plants to survive. As a nitrogen-fixing species, it also increases soil nitrogen levels, disrupting natural nutrient balance and favoring only certain species. Altogether, these effects weaken native plant communities and hinder long-term forest regeneration. Economically, Leucaena leucocephala offers benefits such as fast-growing timber, biomass, and suitable material for particle board and pulp production. However, its invasiveness creates hidden costs. It spreads rapidly into non-plantation areas, requiring frequent clearing and management, which increase land maintenance expenses. Its impacts on biodiversity, soil conditions, and nearby agricultural or forest systems may also reduce productivity over time, causing long-term economic burdens for Malaysia.
The first line of defense is mechanical control, which is physical removal through uprooting or cutting. However, its high resilience makes this method alone insufficient. As research confirms, cutting often triggers vigorous sprouting. Effective mechanical control requires persistent and repeated follow-up to deplete the root's energy reserves, making it labor-intensive and costly for large areas. It is most practical when combined with other methods. For a more sustainable long-term solution, we look to biological control. This employs host-specific natural enemies from the plant's native range. The psyllid insect, which is Heterospila cubana, attacks young shoots, while the seed-feeding beetle, Acanthocyllids macrophthalmus, is a more targeted agent. Its larvae can consume seeds directly, which helps to reduce the plant's reproductive output and also the soil seed bank. While established, such agents require extensive research to ensure safety. They can offer a cost-effective and ecological solution for widespread infestation. Third one is chemical control. It is often the most effective and also most practical measure. Systemic herbicides such as glyphosate or trisulfide are absorbed and translocated to the roots, which helps to kill the entire plant and also minimize sprouting. Application technique is also critical. The cut and stump or basal bark methods helps to maximize efficiency while minimizing damage to non-target vegetation. As emphasized in Malaysia's invasive species guidelines, the choice of herbicide, its concentration, and also timing must strictly follow local regulations to help protect our native ecosystem and also water sources. Human activity is the perfect enabler. We create the disturbed ground this plant loves, and we also even brought it here for its benefits, like its incredible self-fertilizing ability. Root bacteria convert atmospheric nitrogen into food, letting it thrive where our native plants can't. But this helpful trait becomes a weapon to our other native plants. Leucaena Leucophala is also a chemical aggressor. It releases mimosine, which is a toxin that stunts and kills neighboring native plants, halting forest regrowth. This also triggers a full ecosystem collapse. Less native plants means fewer insects, which starves birds and also lizards. Mimosine even harms livestock, causing hair loss, yet these same animals spread its seeds, from poisoning the soil to dismantling the food web. This effect makes this plant a top tier threat to Malaysia's natural heritage.